Bruh. Wish I could upgrade my throwing weapon. That would actually be handy. Headshot. Is that gonna die at some point or what? What the fuck was that shit? Oh, there's a rocket launcher there. Well. That's what I thought. Yay. Man. I was about to say, if it's taking bazooka blast to the face and doing alright, then I don't know how I'm gonna handle this. Oh. Oh, come on, man. I thought we were gonna get a secret out of that one. Alright, whatever.
All teams are to report to processing for contamination outfitting. All weapons must have magnetic governors enabled. You are responsible for your team's safety. Follow protocols. Test your mask seal and weapon governors at regular intervals. A simple mistake could cost you and your team their lives. Magnetic governors enabled. You are responsible for your team's safety. Follow protocols. Test your mask seal and weapon governors at regular intervals. A simple mistake could cost you and your team their lives. All teams are to report to processing for contamination outfitting. All weapons must have magnetic governors enabled. You are responsible for your team's safety. Follow protocols. Test your mask seal and weapon governors at regular intervals. A simple mistake could cost you and your team their lives.
Hey, this is Editor Youssef. I started to make the I forgot to I muted my headset by mistake, and this whole section has no voiceover. But there's a lot of pauses, so I know I started talking. This story's a little weird. I don't know what I was talking about. This story's a little weird. They spend a lot of time meandering, so there's not that much of a plot. I mean, we're over here trying to figure out what we're supposed to do to stop this bad guy who looks like he's going to zombify the world. But it looks like the bad guy's trying to contain the zombies, to use them as a weapon or something. He's just got... Oh, here it comes. Bam. Just gotta yeah, he's just got a thing. Like, it doesn't make any sense, really. Not to me. Like, I think it could be better, but it's not. So the faces look weird, and we're doing a whole bunch of stuff in the shadows. It's like intentionally dark to kind of stop your ability to actually pay attention to the graphics while all this stuff is going on. When you, like, I gotta compare it to Gears of War, because that's obviously what it's taking its idea from. Gears of War is a reasonably dark game with not so much color. However, it uses a lot of light beacons to kind of set off the color. So right here, where it has just kind of lit areas, and the areas have like a brownish color, that wouldn't happen so much on oh, this is interesting. Aren't they fighting the zombies or whatever they are? It's like the zombies are easier to kill than those guys, so I could use them as cannon fodder, right? Yeah, but they would kind of like put a light in a place, or yeah, they would just add lights randomly, and they didn't have to make any sense, really. It'd be like, oh, a lamp, or maybe something that's on fire or some crap like that. to try and lighten up the areas or draw your eyes to places where you should be drawing your eyes to. This game doesn't quite do that. It tries to do the formula, but that it doesn't want to animate as much. It could have been a little bit more clever as to how it was doing things. But because Hayden here, his color scheme is like black and gray, and that's all it is, because he's supposed to be a SEAL Team Ninja or something, which I feel like they could have cheated a little bit and just gave him a little color. I mean, look, did he have his hair dyed for this mission too? Like, what the hell's going on, man? But yeah, because of that, it just looks like they ripped him right out of a black and white thing and then kind of stuck him in the middle of an area that almost has some sort of presentation, and that's a little irritating. The guns are pretty dope. And that I mean that they're not very dope, and that your upgrades for the guns are not very good. But that's cool because your boomerang does the headshot after touch thing, which I think is cool. The only problem is that it's not a long range weapon, you know? Like it seems like it's a long range weapon, and then sometimes it's not, and you get upgrades and stuff like that. But because boomerang takes a while to come back, even though it has unlimited ammo, it leaves you vulnerable once you throw it, and that sucks, right? But it's, you know, par for the course. So most people would rely more on guns for the long range stuff, especially if they need to handle people, you know, between long range and up close. Use the gun, and if you can, otherwise do the boomerangs and stuff. Especially since you can use the after a touch and not have to risk getting shot up as much, especially because time slows down. The add-ons they give you to the guns are a little interesting. I would have liked if they gave you not a gun, but something. Oh, I got killed. Something a little bit more reliable. Hold on a second. Let me zip over there. Yeah, by the way, this game has a really good checkpoint system. Like, every time I die, I usually get zipped back to right where I died, just to start the wave again, which I think is pretty cool. The waves don't last too entirely long, and the guys aren't really that hard to kill. I think the dudes with the big shields are a good mix-up, but I was having a really hard time figuring out how to kill them. They like, you know, every game, like every cover-based shooter has a game where people kind of rush the cover. You know what I'm saying? In Gears of War, they have those guys that, you know, that explode once they get to you. They just kind of grab you, and you have to use your melee to kind of kill them all. Sometimes they blow up. Weapon, or what is it called? Weapons of Fate. What's the name of that one? Wanted Weapons of Fate. That game has nice. Got him. That game has berserkers who just like straight run, and they scream the whole time they run. It's really funny. It's like you gotta hear them coming. They just go, oh! It's hilarious. But I've gotten caught a few times with those guys, and they did me in with the knives and stuff. Yeah, this game has decent cover guys in which they have shields, and they come walking at you slowly with the shields, and when they hit you, it's like major damage. And you know, I was frustrated in the playthrough, but I respect that. I don't have a problem with those guys at all. yeah, this game is a little weird. Like I don't know how to feel about it. Definitely is a low tier game for sure. There's not a lot about it that's unique, other than the boomerang, which is a dope idea, but yeah, the rest of it, you've been here before, you've played this before, you've done this before. It's nothing special. It's awkward. Yeah. So anyway, that's the time, and on the next one we'll start with more silence, and that'll be it. See you guys then. Peace.